Imagine a 19-year-old viral TikTok star at Bama Rush.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so she captures 1 million views almost effortlessly. She completely fools the mainstream media, but she does not actually exist.
It is genuinely wild to think about.
It really is.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Deep Dive. You are joining us on a pretty fascinating journey today.
Yeah, we're looking at a bizarre horizon right now.
Absolutely. So first, we will explore this whole illusion of AI influencers. Then we track the massive corporate scramble for data.
Right, and the hardware too.
Exactly. After that, we will look at some highly specialized professional tools hitting the market. And finally, we examine an AI model that, well, actually teaches itself.
It is a genuinely staggering shift to witness. We're watching tools become fully autonomous creators.
Yeah. So let's unpack this fake TikToker first. An a16z partner named Olivia Moore ran this fascinating experiment. She created a fictional 19-year-old student named Janie.
Janie was supposed to be rushing an Alabama sorority, right?
Right. And the experiment pulled in around 1 million TikTok views. And that immense engagement happened in just one single week.
That is a staggering return on attention. I mean, it really is.
It's crazy. Let's examine the mechanics behind this viral illusion. Moore spent about 30 minutes a day managing Janie.
That is nothing.
I know. She spent roughly $100 in total.
It is a staggeringly low barrier to entry. She basically stacked Lego blocks of data together.
Right.
Janie actually started her life from a single ChatGPT image.
Just one image. Then Moore used Minimax for the talking clips.
Oh, yeah. And she used Grok Imagine for the complex dance routines.
Right, and 11 Labs provided the incredibly realistic synthetic voice.
It is amazing how these separate tools integrate so seamlessly. You don't need a Hollywood studio anymore.
No, you really don't. You just need a laptop and a clever prompt.
Yeah.
But here is where the story gets deeply fascinating to me.
Yeah.
TikTok actually labeled 8 of those 20 videos. They were clearly marked as AI-generated content.
Right. People noticed those subtle AI artifacts within a few days. They saw the weird fingers and the strange lighting.
But the viewers just kept watching her anyway.
Exactly. The labels did not noticeably hurt her overall performance.
Not at all. Janie reached about 1,300 dedicated followers very quickly. Her first video approached 100,000 views alone.
The Daily Mail even covered her as a real personality.
I saw that.
Yeah, they treated Janie as a popular Alabama recruitment figure. And this happened before the entire experiment was fully revealed.
This whole situation reminds me of professional wrestling.
Oh, that is a great analogy.
Right. Fans know the wrestling matches are completely fabricated. The physical reality is totally secondary to the drama.
Yeah, the compelling story is what keeps them watching.
Exactly. Moore came to a very similar conclusion herself. Audiences care way less about physical reality than we assume.
They really do. They just want high-quality, engaging entertainment value. They are fine with it, provided there is transparency.
It is a profound shift in consumer psychology. We are witnessing the birth of synthetic reality media.
We are watching the lines blur in real time.
We really are. So does this fundamentally alter human trust? Or are viewers just accepting a new genre of fiction?
I think they are embracing a totally new genre. People want compelling narratives above everything else today. They really don't mind if the actor is made of pixels. They just want to feel invested in the ongoing story.
So we happily trade physical reality for pure entertainment without missing a single beat.
Exactly.
All right, let's transition from fake creators to real data. Because the corporate hunger for real-world human data is immense right now.
Well, synthetic data from a fake TikToker is incredibly cheap. But training massive foundational models requires messy reality.
Right. You cannot build a world model on fake dance videos.
You really can't.
So Google just made a fascinating strategic move here. They bid $10 million for Spirit Airlines data.
Wow.
Yeah, this is anonymized internal data from the bankrupt company.
Planes weren't the only valuable thing left behind.
Right.
Operational logistics data is incredibly valuable for AI training. It teaches the models how complex physical systems actually operate. It helps them understand deep spatial reasoning and resource allocation.
It makes perfect sense when you put it like that. We also see a massive hardware scramble happening globally. The demand for raw compute power is absolutely insatiable.
It is wild.
There was even a crazy rumor about SpaceX buying Cognition. It supposedly happened right after the cursor coding tool exploded.
Cognition's CEO completely denied that specific rumor, though. He explicitly stated that they are not for sale.
But the immense capital flowing into hardware is undeniably real. I mean, look at the AI chip startup called Etched.
Oh, yeah.
They just raised $700 million in funding. That puts them at a $21 billion valuation.
They doubled their massive value in under a single month.
It is unheard of.
And that happened after Jane Street tested their specialized hardware. Jane Street successfully deployed the very first rack of chips.
And this insane compute power is reaching consumers very quickly, too. Google is giving students a free year of Gemini.
They are offering new study notebooks and visual tools. They're essentially hooking the next generation of professionals.
Right. They want them locked into their specific AI ecosystem early.
Meanwhile, ZAI just released a massive system update. They made GLM 5.3 completely free inside Z code.
I saw that.
Yeah, it offers 5 million free daily processing tokens. It features a staggering 1 million token context window, and it also pushes out 128,000 output tokens.
I mean, I still wrestle with prompt drifts myself. Managing 1 million tokens of context is genuinely overwhelming.
Right, and keeping the model focused is incredibly hard. The AI tends to lose the plot with that much data. You feed it a novel and it forgets the first chapter.
Exactly. OpenAI is actually trying to manage this massive scale securely. They found a clever way to compete with Anthropic. They're testing private safety processing right now.
It detects long-term misuse without keeping your private data. It runs those crucial safety checks in an isolated environment.
Which is huge.
It is a massive step forward for enterprise security.
They're also expanding ChatGPT advertisements globally. 31 European markets will see standalone sponsored widgets soon.
Advertisers are going to get direct access to this ecosystem.
Yeah. We are also seeing hardware integrate this power directly. There is a leaked Apple AirPods demo circulating online right now.
Oh, the visual one.
Yeah, lets users save what they see in real time.
The fundamental concept looks absolutely wild to consider. It transforms your earbuds into an always-on memory assistant. The biggest question is still how Apple is doing this efficiently.
Right. So with hardware scaling this fast, can privacy tools like OpenAI's new processing actually keep pace?
Honestly, it is a constant, grueling uphill battle. The processing volume easily outruns traditional safety nets. Localized privacy solutions are absolutely critical right now. We cannot rely entirely on cloud-based safety checks anymore.
Hardware moves way too fast, making localized privacy solutions absolutely critical right now. So we see this massive compute power trickling down now. It is moving from foundational models to hyper-specialized tools.
Yeah, these tools integrate directly into everyday professional workflows.
We are moving past the simple chatbot interface entirely.
Thank goodness. The tools are gaining highly specific professional contexts. They're becoming tailored digital colleagues rather than generic assistants.
Consider the legal sector tool called Harvey II. It lets AI agents inherit deep, complex case context.
It actually remembers the distinct writing style of each lawyer.
That is wild.
Right. It works seamlessly with Harvey's new in-house legal model.
This represents a massive shift in professional identity. The AI is mimicking the human professional perfectly.
Firefox is taking a slightly different approach with Smart Window. They added an AI chatbot for live web search. It helps with complex tab organization and model choice.
And crucially, it keeps all your private data stored locally. It doesn't send your browsing habits to a massive server.
Which is exactly what we were just talking about.
Right. Then we have tools targeting the developers directly.
Cursor Origin is a highly specialized Git hosting platform. It is built specifically for human coders and autonomous agents. You can review pull requests directly inside the Cursor environment.
You manage the complex code alongside your AI agent. It feels like a genuine collaborative working relationship.
Yeah.
But then we see tools moving in the exact opposite direction. Claude Watermark Remover is a perfect example of this.
It finds and scrubs hidden AI traces in your text. It removes exotic spaces and HTML artifacts instantly. You can clean the document with just one single click.
Wait, I have to push back on this entirely.
Yeah.
This creates a deeply fascinating philosophical tension for us. We build complex tools like Harvey II to integrate AI.
Right.
We want it embedded deeply in our daily professional work. Yet we build tools explicitly to hide its presence.
Well, we want the productivity, but we deeply fear the stigma.
That is true.
Nobody wants their client to know a robot wrote it.
No.
It ruins the illusion of bespoke, highly expensive human labor.
It feels like a strange form of professional hypocrisy. We are lying to our clients about who does the work. So what does it say about our ethics when we build tools explicitly to scrub AI watermarks?
It reveals a profound insecurity in our human professional value. We crave the machine's efficiency, but we desperately need the human credit. We are terrified of becoming obsolete in our own specialized fields.
We crave machine efficiency, but we desperately need to claim the human credit.
Exactly.
Okay, we must transition to the most profound shift today. We are moving away from human-guided workflows entirely.
Yes, we are shifting toward models that remove human bottlenecks.
Ornith AI just released a massive breakthrough called Ornith-1.5.
This is a completely new open-source AI model family. They released a 9 billion parameter-dense model variant, and they also released two massive MoE versions for developers.
Right, one is 35 billion, the other is 397 billion. And just for clarity, MoE means specialized subnetworks that take turns to save massive computing power.
Yeah, it is an incredibly efficient way to process data. But the core breakthrough here is the self-improvement loop.
This is the crazy part.
Right. These models dynamically generate their own new learning tasks. They build their own complex training scaffolds completely autonomously.
They produce solution attempts without any human prompting. Then they learn directly from those generated results.
They are no longer relying on human-designed training data.
It is amazing.
Whoa, imagine scaling to 1 billion queries without human bottlenecks. That kind of speed is genuinely hard to wrap your head around.
The implications of that massive scaling are genuinely hard to grasp. We are essentially watching a machine evolve its own intelligence.
It creates the test, takes the test, and grades the test.
Exactly. And the benchmark results are already proving this autonomous method works. The massive 397 billion model scored highly. It hit 86.1 on Terminal Bench 2.1.
And it also scored 56 on the grueling Deep SWE benchmark.
Ornith says this performance is roughly comparable to Claude Opus 4.8.
Oh.
Yeah, it shows remarkably strong results across several other major evaluations too.
It performed exceptionally well on SW Bench and HLE. It also excelled at Claw Eval and the Tool Decathlon benchmark. These are not simple, easily gamed, standardized tests anymore.
Not at all. The global accessibility of this advanced model is also striking. All three models are released under the Open MIT license.
That broad license allows for commercial and deep research use. They are available as raw open weights on Hugging Face.
And highly optimized quantized versions are widely available right now too. Let's explain why that quantization step matters so much. Supported formats include FP8, GGUF, MLX, and NVFP4.
Basically, these formats compress the massive models into manageable sizes. You don't need a massive data center to run them. You can run them locally using free tools like Llama.
And they also work perfectly inside LM Studio right now. Developers can easily fine-tune them for highly custom use cases.
Yeah.
The entire training process pushes toward continuous autonomous creation. It continuously creates its own learning tasks day and night. So what happens to human oversight when models permanently outgrow the need for our training data?
We transition rapidly from being active teachers to passive observers. The AI starts defining its own internal logic entirely. We just sit back and watch the intelligence explode outward.
We rapidly shift from active teachers to merely observing their independent autonomous evolution.
Precisely.
Let's take a moment to calmly synthesize this journey. We started our deep dive with a completely fake TikTok persona.
Right. Janie was built using entirely disjointed, totally separate tools. She proved we value a good story over physical reality.
Then we moved through a multi-billion-dollar corporate scramble. Massive corporations are desperately hunting for hardware and real data.
And we saw this immense compute power flow into hyper-specialized tools. Professionals are integrating AI deeply into very specific daily workflows.
Finally, we ended with massive AI models learning to teach themselves. The overarching narrative here is becoming very clear to us.
AI is rapidly transitioning away from being a piloted tool. It is becoming a fully autonomous engine that builds itself.
It is a profound shift in our technological evolution. It changes our entire relationship with the digital world. I want to leave you with a final provocative thought.
Yeah.
Think about Ornith 1.5 constantly generating its own complex learning tasks. It continuously improves itself without any human intervention whatsoever. What happens when you hook that self-improving loop up to something else?
Oh, wow.
Imagine connecting it directly to a synthetic creator like Janie. Will our future entertainment optimize itself in real time? Will it evolve instantly based purely on our subconscious reactions? Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Always remember to question the information you consume daily. We will see you on the next exploration.